Well, hello Battlefield fans, Welchel here, welcome to some domination here in the lancang. Damn, this game is gonna be awesome. No, but really, having a good time over here. And let's talk about the whole dinosaur thing going on here in Battlefield for a while. You know, that finally the Megalodon stuff is done, and you can get it in the Parasol Storm, and everything has a story behind it. Now you can do trigger, the whole situation, and like at first, I want to be honest with you. At first, I thought it was a stupid idea. I thought it was dumb because okay, they're not gonna release a game mode where you kill dinosaurs, so they're gonna just bring dinosaurs all of a sudden in the map. You know, it's a mother shooter. What dinosaurs have to do with the game? You know, I know. I'm not complaining, but that was my first thought. I was like, okay, they're just gonna release a stupid giant fish in the water, and you have to do a bunch of things to unlock it. So it jump us on you and kills you, and wow, that was so cool. So at first, to me, it was like a dumb idea, but then I decided to be a little bit dumber and started to think about maybe what else they could do with this whole dinosaurs besides the dinosaur mode. Maybe make the dinosaurs more interactive in the game if that's what they want to do. Imagine playing a domination and you get a velociraptor all of a sudden and kills you. Maybe that doesn't count towards your kill feed, you know, towards your score or any of that. But just the velociraptor targets snipers or campers. Well, no snipers, but campers. Those people that stay too long in the same spot, they get eaten by a velociraptor. Or if you fly too much and they're playing, those people who like to stay flying around throughout the whole game and not do much for the team, you get one of those, what's it called? Pterodactyl, or what the name is, those flying dinosaur birds, and start attacking your jet. I mean, we could sit down and we can just think about stupid ways to just to maybe ruin the game or have some fun, depending the way you want to see it. But I mean, overall, it's a fun kind of experience to have this. It makes it fun. I mean, you don't want to be playing, let's say, or get into a server, and a bunch of people just start doing or try to trigger that, and you trying to play the objective by yourself. That would be like really awful. You're probably gonna get your butt kicked. But I mean, overall, it's a fun idea. It's a fun experience. I haven't done it. I mean, I've seen videos of it. I don't really care much about it, to be honest with you. Maybe what they could do if they want to keep this dinosaur thing going is, what if just like the storm, like it triggers a certain point in the game. What if, like, let's say you're playing part of the storm, and at a certain point in during your gameplay, like maybe every couple of minutes, you see the giant fish jumping, in the water or something like that. Or what if you're playing, let's say, in a map like Rogue Transmission, and all of a sudden the ground starts shaking, and you see in the background maybe a T-Rex running, and you hear this really loud roar or something, like everybody, enemy team, friendlies, everybody just hear the roar. I don't know, something that they could use stuff like that, kind of fun. But I mean, I hope they do release a dinosaur mode, which I don't think so. To be honest with you, I don't think so. They're gonna do that. This the idea, and I think they're just teasing. Maybe in the future, maybe Battlefield 5, will have it. Maybe they're just teasing something. But I don't know for sure. I mean, they're just busy working in Star Wars Battlefront and all that stuff, and I don't think they're gonna do it for Battlefield 4. So what they could do is just maybe keep teasing people, and maybe, I don't know, maybe one day, someday, we'll get to kill dinosaurs, in the Battlefield. That would be pretty awesome. I think if they manage to do that, the game would sell like a lot, like ridiculously crazy. And another thought that I had about this, I like to think a lot. No, but really, maybe they didn't release it because of the Xbox 360, PS3. I know people are gonna be like, yes, let's blame it to the old consoles, which I still have on PS3 and I still use it. But actually, all the Battlefield 4 videos are on PS3, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Maybe that's why they didn't release it, because maybe there was not enough power behind the consoles, behind the whole thing, in order to being able to develop such a cool game mode like a dinosaur mode. So that's what I was thinking. So that's what I was leaning towards. Maybe Battlefield 5, maybe Bad Company 3 if they release it, maybe Battlefield 6. Maybe, I don't know, that's like a little too far, but maybe Battlefield 5 they could release the game, because now with this new hardware and all these amazing things, they could really push it. you know, to have a game mode, you know, like a really huge open maps, like ridiculously big, and you just go ahead and hunt dinosaurs or something like that. That'll be pretty epic, you know, like some sort of like Destiny. You get a fire team, or you get your team, and you just go ahead and hunt dinosaurs. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know, that could do something like that. But anyway, so I believe, you know, that could be the issue. You know, the 360 and PS3 not being able to run this new game mode. You know, that's also holding back the production of the whole dinosaur mode. But now with the PS4 and Xbox One, they can do it. I believe they can push it, they can do it, and if they do it right, you know, it could be something really fun to play. You know, it could be something that really could like stand out, because yes, this dinosaur game mode, you know, this obviously we got the zombies in Call of Duty, and it's pretty big, but we don't have a really cool dinosaur mode, you know, like Battlefield Frostbite 3 engine thing, you know, which I believe for Battlefield 5 would be what, Frostbite 3.5. So even with all the tricks they do to it, I don't know. So if you think about it, it kind of makes sense. At least makes sense in my head that they were waiting for the new consoles in order for them to bring something nasty, something probably we'll see it this year at E3. Who knows? They could tease it, you know, and you never know. 2015 E3, depending on when you're watching the video. Yeah, it could be teased right now this year. That would be pretty awesome. But other than that, that was my first thought. You know, really, they could not release this game mode on PS3 and 360. The maps have to be really big. Everything like have to it's like really crazy when it comes to dinosaurs and the whole environment behind it, plus whatever is going on with your team and shooting. So I think there's a lot of stuff like there's a lot of stuff going on the screen at the same time, and I don't think the 360 and PS3 could handle it. Maybe if they like dumb it down like a lot, but they will be pretty much useless, pointless, and kind of stupid to do it that way. So that was my first thought. You know, wait for the new consoles, and now they start working on, and that's why maybe they're teasing all this time with all these little things. You know, they just keep teasing, like, okay, guys, look at the megalodon over here. Look at this in rogue transmission, this dinosaur skull somewhere, and so they've been teasing. So to me, that's what they're doing. Hey, look at this. Look what we're working on. And then, you know, for the newer Battlefield game, they go boom, that's your game mode. That will be pretty epic. That will be pretty awesome. So I'm really looking forward to it. You know, kind of cool. Maybe like this type of Evolve. You know, if you play, I haven't played that game. I can watch a bunch of footage of it, but something like that. You know, you get the dinosaur and you're going and hunt them down. Maybe not multiplayer. What if you were the dinosaur and you get to hunt down the soldiers? that would be too much Evolve. But I'm saying just a bit of the same idea, you know. And you get your team, and then you go ahead and kill dinosaurs, and that'd be pretty epic. Maybe some sort of game mode behind it. Maybe some I don't know, you have to tackle this, or just get to the I don't know, extraction point or whatever. I don't know what would be fighting dinosaurs in the first place. I don't know. We went back in time, you know, or something like that happened, and you need to reach the, you know, what they call, you know, extraction point in order to go back to the real world. I don't know, maybe something like that, something weird happened, and because it wouldn't make sense if you just like start the game mode and all of a sudden you are in dinosaur age. You know, it's like, okay, so what happened? You know, there's gotta be some sort of story behind it, a little bit of something happened, and maybe if you don't get to play it, but if it's a cutscene that tells you, okay, this is what happened, and you landed in this world, you need to survive, and you need to make it to this location, and probably that's it, or something like that, you know. So in the process, you get to kill these dinosaurs and all this stuff, you know, going on. Which, you know, if we think about it, it would be pretty insane, because the Velociraptor is pretty fast, obviously, and they're like really deadly. So obviously you cannot outrun those bad boys. So that would be pretty interesting, just to see what happened. Now, if I don't know if we get vehicles in a game against dinosaurs. Imagine in a motorcycle and you just look back and you see the dinosaur running after you, just like in the movies. You know, you Jurassic Park, but the guys are in the jeep and you look behind and you see the T-Rex. That would be pretty epic, something like that. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff we could just go on and just bring all these ideas about what they could do with the dinosaur mode. You know, maybe just a survival just surviving, and maybe just like I said, maybe the type of game where you have to reach this location and you know, get the power plant on. That way you're safe. Oh, that would be pretty awesome. Yes, you get the you reach the plant or whatever, you know, this huge plant of I don't know, the offices, and you need to, you know, turn the power on, and that way you're safe, and then you need to move to the next location or something like that. That would be pretty beast, you know. Maybe uh, with the weather, you know, changing, you know, it's like dark and rainy and a bit of like Dying Light if you play that game. So I don't know, like I said, there's a lot of stuff they could do with this idea, and they could just like expand it, you know. Maybe not too big, too different stuff, but just like the whole idea just expand it, just to release one full, you know, very cool game mode, um, and just have some fun with it. Maybe if it's a winner, you know, they could just like maybe add more stuff. And I mean, that sort of things I wouldn't mind paying a DLC for, even though I'm kind of against the DLCs. But if the first package that really is nasty and is something cool, obviously you will like to see more. So it all depends how well they produce the first package, you know, like the first world or the first game or whatever it is. If it's insane, if it's really cool, obviously you want to pay for the DLC. Maybe you want some more, you know, maybe you get. But that would be pretty awesome. So that's just my idea about this whole thing. Like I said, at first I thought it was stupid, but then you start thinking about it, and it's like, wow, man, they can just like so many cool things, you know, in the game. They could just like go nuts and create something in a way unique. Even it has been done before, you know, dinosaur gameplays, game modes, and well, not game modes, but games about dinosaurs and the horde, or you know, killing a bunch of stuff, and you know, going for your party team. Party team. I keep playing Destiny, so I keep saying party team. So you know what I mean. And you just go there and destroy dinosaurs. So there's like a lot of stuff to do, a lot of ideas they could just bring on. Like I said, bringing maybe like a cooler story behind it, and just like make it what doesn't really matter what it is. If it's something that actually makes sense, hey, this doctor created a machine that goes back into time, you know, that's that sort of thing, and okay, let's test it out, and I want to bring these soldiers to test it out, and all of a sudden, boom, you go with the dinosaurs. Even if it's like something cheesy like that, that's fine. At least it has a story behind it, and at least we know what happened. Not like Destiny, when you like all of a sudden you get revived by the by the little light, and then you don't know what happened. No, but really, at least you know you know what happened. Okay, we were testing a time machine, and we ended up being you know, put on the dinosaur age, and now we have to survive, and we have to make it out of here. So there you go. That's your game mode right there. You know, survival. So that'd be pretty awesome. So it could be third person. Oh, that would be pretty epic too. Third person, just like Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront. You can switch to third person and third person. Like I said, man, we can just go and on with ideas, and throw ideas and throw more stuff, and just make this game all perfect. So guys, contact me. I can give you some ideas. No, but really, that's just what I wanted to talk about. But man, I want to talk about this gameplay, because this game slowly coming to an end. Pretty good. We had a good time here on the lancang Dam, and awesome. I love domination, and I'm using, obviously, if you pay attention to the gameplay, the AEK, which I missed again. It was a beast in Battlefield 3. One of my favorites. I think one of my most used weapons in that game. It was pretty beast. So I decided to give it a try here in Battlefield 4, because I haven't used this gun in a while. I'm always, or try to run with the ammo guy, so it's always fun. But I love this gun, and I love, you know, being a medic, and it was pretty fun. Just, you know, going after flags and just getting some kills here and there. And we managed to get a nice victory. I don't want to say too easy, but it was okay. It was fun. I love this gun, and this map, you know, a lot of people like to kind of camp over here, and you could end up getting into this really boring, you know, type of server where it's like everybody just like camping on roofs or camping on A too much, and it's like, you know, what are you gonna do? Just let them stay on A, and you just like sit down and have a cup of coffee and just wait for those guys to come down the stairs or something, so you can kill them. I don't know, but anyways, thank you for watching. My name is Wild Child. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay, this commentary, and if you haven't, please check out my channel. The videos. There's a lot of Battlefield 4, Destiny. Check out my Bloodborne, boss fights, man, with live commentary, pretty awesome stuff. So go ahead, check them out. I'm pretty sure you're gonna love them. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Alright, later.